first moved in, the place seemed normal. Old building, thin walls, the usual city noises. But I noticed something strange about the man at the end of the hallway. He was tall, pale, dressed in a brown coat that looked decades old. He just stood there, staring. He never spoke, never moved, except for the faint curl of a smile that didn't belong on any living face. The first night, I found a folded piece of paper pushed under my door. I opened it. My stomach dropped. In messy handwriting, it said, "I can hear you breathing." At first, I laughed nervously. Maybe it was a prank. But the handwriting was shaky, desperate. And the hallway was empty. Later that night, I was in bed when I heard them. Slow, deliberate footsteps in the hallway. They stopped, right outside my door. I held my breath, waiting. Nothing. Then, a faint scrape, like fingernails dragging across wood. I couldn't bring myself to look through the peephole. By the third night, the noises moved inside. I woke to the sound of knocking. But it wasn't at the front door. It was coming from the closet. The door was half open. My clothes swayed gently, as if someone had just brushed past them. But when I pulled the door wide, nothing. I went to the landlord the next morning, furious. I told him someone in 6B was harassing me. His face went pale. "That's not possible," he said. When I demanded proof, he opened an old file, thick with dust. The record for apartment 6B was clear: no tenant. Not for 15 years. That night, I couldn't sleep. At exactly 3 a.m., I heard the footsteps again. This time, I forced myself to the door. I pressed my eye to the peephole. And there he was. The man in the brown coat, inches from me, smiling. Not moving. Just smiling. The next morning, another note was waiting. But this time, the handwriting was clear. Calm. Certain. It said, "Now it's your turn to let me in." I stared at the paper until my hands shook. Whoever was writing these knew I was reading every word. The landlord opened apartment 6B the next day. Empty. Dust on the floor, untouched for years. But that night, another note slid under my door. The same handwriting. The same message. Apartment 6B may be empty, but it's never unoccupied. For more videos and update, please like, comment and subscribe.